books, and can you meet me on the carpet for our number talk? Okay, our problem's already up here. Thinking before that thumb goes up, please. Thinking. And everybody go back. Okay, let's not back. Alright, so you're looking at our problem for today. You're thinking about in your brain, thinking about what we've been learning about, what we've been talking about. You should see something, kind of a pattern maybe. You're thinking, see some thumbs. Extra thumb, you're ready. There you go. Okay, remember we're looking for how many answers? 4. 4 answers. I like the way you're thinking. You looking at it? You're thinking. Alright. Michael, what are your answers?
The first one I think is 626.
626, okay. Next one? 726, okay. Okay. The next one?
926.
Okay. Alright, Michael, what strategy did you use for those answers?
I know that there is a pattern.
Okay, you see a pattern. Okay, what pattern do you see?
They go by 100 times.
Okay.
100, 200, 300.
Okay, so you're seeing this pattern right here. Anybody else see that pattern that Michael is seeing? Okay. Can you tell your neighbor, what is this pattern counting by?
100.
Tell your neighbor, what is the pattern counting by? Caleb, scoot in, bud. Okay, so who can tell me, Michaela, what is this pattern counting by? 100. So every time it's plus 100, plus 100, plus 100, right? So Michael found a pattern. Okay. Anybody else want to share their way? Okay, Corey, first off, do we agree with these answers?
Yes.
Okay, so you agree with 626, 726, 826, 926. Okay, Corey, tell me your strategy.
My strategy was finding that 500 plus 20 plus 20
Okay, 500 plus 20
plus 6
plus 6.
equals 526.
Okay.
And I knew that 5 plus 1 would equal 6.
Okay.
And then I got the 5 and I put it in the 100 and I did it.
So when you say I put it in the 100, what does that mean? You knew that that 5 stands for something?
I knew that.
Emerson.
I'm talking about I knew that 5 plus 1 equals 6.
Okay.
And then I saw 5 plus 526 plus 100. Then we didn't. There's no tens in 100.
There's no tens and ones. Okay. Okay. Now we talked about this yesterday with Jaden's problem. Remember, Jaden? Okay. So I don't know about this. 5 plus 1 equals 6. That's true. But is that what this problem is asking us? Tell your neighbor, what should this really stand for? That 5 plus 1. What does that stand for? Are you talking to your neighbor? What does that stand for?
100.
It stands for what place? 100. So it's just not 5. It's got to be 500 plus 100 will give me my 600. Make sense to your brain? Okay. Let's try another one. Let's try another way. What about the arrow way?
Oh, yeah.
Anybody like to explain the arrow way for me? Christopher, explain the arrow way.
506, 26.
Uh-huh.
Then an arrow.
Okay, an arrow. What do I have to write above that arrow?
Plus 100.
Plus 100, and that's going to change it to what?
626.
Okay, and then I can take that 626, right? And what am I going to do?
Write plus 100 on top of the arrow.
Uh-huh, and that makes it?
726.
Uh-huh. What do I do now?
Draw another arrow.
Okay, so I do 726 and draw another arrow. What do I have to write?
Plus 100.
Okay. That gets me to,
826.
okay, and for my last one, what do I write?
Plus 100.
Uh-huh. And that gets me to,
926.
okay, now I want us to see, can we find our same pattern that we have over here? Okay, so I'm starting with what?
100.
100. So here's my first 100. Now the next problem, am I adding just 100?
No, 200.
I'm adding 200. So that's this 100 and this 100.
And then the next one is 300.
So I'm going to do a box around how many?
3.
3. Let me get a different color. 3. So here we go.
And then it does 400.
400. So I'm going to have to do all of them. Right? Different color. There we go. For the last one.
Man, that's
Makes
a
sense
lot.
to your brain? What does this remind you of? Using this pattern. What have we been talking about? Using this pattern. What are we doing? What are we doing? We worked on it yesterday. We worked on it the day before. What are we doing? Jennifer, do you know what that's called? Starts with an S. Yep. Michaela, can you help her out? What's this called? What are we doing? We are skip counting. Can you say that word?
Skip counting.
Skip counting. We're going to keep working on this, okay? We're going to keep on skip counting and finding those patterns. Okay, what I need you to do is I need you to turn your body in a circle, okay? Put your bodies in a circle. In a circle. Put your bodies in a circle. Okay, can I have a spot in the middle, please? Scoot over. Scoot, scoot, scoot. We might have to scoot back some. Can we scoot back some? Michael, I'm going to need to sit right here. Alright, I have a task for you today. Are you ready for a task? Can you put your thinking caps on? Put your thinking caps on. Okay? Okay, I have this problem. Okay? Over winter break, I was going through my craft supplies, and I have all of these buttons. Have you ever seen so many buttons before?
Yeah, I have. Yes.
Okay, well, these buttons, I have all these, I have red buttons, I have green buttons, I have blue buttons, I have yellow buttons, I have orange buttons. Okay, but I don't know how many I have of each. Can you tell how many I have of each?
Yeah.
Okay, they're also kind of different sizes. Some of them are bigger and some of them are smaller. So I've got all these buttons, but I don't know how many I have.
Oh, I have an idea.
You have an idea? What's your idea?
We can put them in order to which color they are, and then we.
So smart, because that's exactly what you're going to do today. Okay? So what you're going to do today is you're going to work with a partner, and you're going to help me organize these buttons. Can you do that? Okay? So we're going to organize them. So you need to be thinking of ways that you can organize. Okay? Ways that you can put them in groups. Okay? I also want you thinking about how can you show what you have. Okay? You might know you have 8 red buttons, but how can you show me that you know you have 8 red buttons? Okay? So you remember earlier this week, after we came back from our snow day, remember we talked about some different types of grass. You remember that? Okay, and I asked you a question. I said, did you play in the snow? Okay? And we made some of these graphs. Remember? We made them on the board. Miss Hibdon transferred them to this paper, okay? So, what is this one called?
Tally graph.
A tally chart. We call that a tally chart. So I'm going to write that underneath for you that you know that's a tally chart. Okay? Tell me about tally marks. Let's remember. When I use tally marks, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have to close the door with that 5th one. So that's a tally chart. What about this one?
Circles.
Dots, circles.
Picture graph.
Ooh, yes, it's a picture graph. Picture graph. Okay? Or a pictograph, yes. Okay, and this last one. What's that last one?
A bar graph.
A bar graph. Okay? So, when you're organizing your data, I want you to be thinking about how can you show your classmates how many buttons you have. You might want to use a tally chart, you might want to use a picture graph, or you might want to use a bar graph. Does that make sense to your brain? Okay? Now, our goal today is you're going to organize your data. Okay? After you organize your data, you'll know that you've done that because Miss Hibdon is going to ask you some questions. You're going to answer some questions, okay? So we use graphs like this to help us answer questions. Make sense to your brain, Okay? This is what I need you to do. I need you to walk back to your seat. I'm going to put you with your partner and give you your buttons.